Welcome to the Eat Your Elephant podcast. This podcast is here to help you to conquer your big goals. Because the big things in your life that you want to accomplish and achieve, they're going to take more than one step. And this podcast is here to help you develop the right mindset, to take the actions, to keep moving forward and making progress towards your big goals. That way, you can guide your life to go in the direction that you want it to go and enjoy it too. I'm your host, Nick Mazie. Let's get started. Well, hello there. Welcome to the Eat Your Elephant podcast. I'm glad you're here today. Today, I'm going to share with you some of the sources of where I get all this information we talk about. Oh, not all of it. A lot of it comes from life, but you know that I don't just make up all the material that I share with you. I take it from different sources, many different sources that I've learned some of these different things that I'm trying to do in my life, and I put it together in a way that I can hopefully help you to have the life that you want. Because that's what I'm trying to do for me, and so I just take the material that I want from my own life as I learn it, put it together, and then share it with you. Now, of course, I did learn a lot in school. Studying psychology gave me a great foundation to build this understanding on. But does that mean that you have to go get a master's degree in order to make improvements in your life, to guide your life to go in the direction you want it to go? Heck no. No way. Now, if you really are interested in psychology and want to do that, awesome. By all means, I'm all for learning. But that's not a necessary requirement in order to make the changes, in order to take advantage of the things that psychology has learned over the years. You don't have to go get an advanced degree. You can learn from many different places. And one excellent source of information is books. Books can be a huge help. Now, yes, textbooks have a lot of information, but normal books are far more enjoyable to read most of the time than textbooks. In some ways, they're actually more helpful too. A good quality book that you can learn from might have similar information as the textbooks, but they present it in a way that's easier to read, easier to apply. And so with that, I've wanted to take, in this episode, I'm sharing some books that I found particularly helpful, ones that have kind of shaped my thinking and have given me actionable tips to be able to move forward toward my goals. And honestly, there's a lot of stuff that I share with you. I tried to keep this list short, and I kind of did. I wanted to start off with only having 3, and it kind of grew just a little bit. So what I might have to do moving forward is just sharing one book every now and then that can help you. And that way I don't have a huge list. But what I'll tell you at the end, and I'll go ahead and tell you now, if you want more of the books that I found particularly helpful, just go to nickmazie.com/books. All right, on to the list. Well, first thing, we're starting off with mindset. As you know, I think a mindset's a very, very valuable thing to help you to take the action that you want and enjoy life. And an old but classic, excellent book is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Because having a definite purpose with a burning desire is huge when you want to achieve your goals. Truly knowing what you're working toward and fixing it in your mind can help you to take the actions to move forward. Because your actions are going to follow your mind and your thoughts. And this book promotes being obsessed with a goal. Now, throughout the entire book, it's talking about the goal being money. Napoleon Hill wasn't rich. And so his goal was money. But really, don't get hung up on just the money aspect, because the practices in the book can apply to just about any goal. So that's Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Now, the next one about mindset is Mindset by Dr. Carol Dweck. Brilliant book. It's an easy read. It's enjoyable. It's full of plenty of real-life examples of well-known people that you'll recognize. And it compares the fixed mindset versus the growth mindset. And those that believe their skills and capabilities are fixed won't change, and they tend to be right because they believe that their abilities are fixed, so they don't make those improvements. Now, on the other hand, you have those people with the growth mindset, that are pushing themselves to improve, that know that their abilities and skills and the attributes they have, they can grow and improve. And so they're the ones that tend to grow and improve because they believe that they can grow. Now, I know which side of the comparison I want to be on, fixed versus growth. I want to be on the growth side. How about you? All right, now I know I'm going through these kind of quick. It's not a full description of the books, but I just want to highlight some of the ones that I found particularly helpful. This next book's all about attitude, and it's The Difference Maker by John Maxwell. And you have to do the work to achieve your goals, but the attitude that you choose can be the difference maker. It can make the difference. Attitude is such a powerful thing. Yes, you got to take the actions, but the attitude that you choose to have can make it if it's enjoyable or not, can make it if people are going to want to help you or not. The attitude. Don't forget about attitude. And then, like I just said, you got to take action. You got to do the work to achieve your goals. And regarding taking action and doing the work is Take the Stairs by Roy Vaden. Whatever it is that you want to achieve, you got to do what's required to achieve it. And there are many get-rich-quick schemes out there that promise shortcuts and fast ways to achieve the goals you want, make money, blah, blah, blah. And in the world of escalators and elevators, offering that quick, easy way to the top, take the stairs. Rory goes into the value of doing the work and trying to avoid the shortcuts and all that and reaping the benefits of it. Now, these last two books are all really just about raising your game and performing at your best. And so if you haven't read or listened to any of these books I've gone over so far, and you wanted to start somewhere, I'd pick one of these two because they really bring together a lot of the mindset, attitude, taking action. All right, so these two books are High Performance Habits by Brendon Burchard and Organize Tomorrow Today by Tom Bartlow and John Selden. They both are great. They really are. High Performance Habits, it ties your success and what you're able to achieve by the habits you choose to create. And those that are able to perform at their peak tend to have created habits that allow them to do so. So you can start making habits that will allow you to succeed in the areas that you want. And that's High Performance Habits by Brendon Burchard. He definitely gives actionable tips to help you to move forward in the areas you want and provides some great resources to help you to work through the material and start to establish those habits. The next one is Organize Tomorrow Today. And the authors provide a lot of actionable tips too, that help shape the mindset to make progress happen. And they even, detail how to start, and how to really start to implement these practices to be able to make the improvements that you want, keep your mindset on track. And they've worked with many top athletes, salespeople, managers, and the like to really develop this material. And their practices and tips may be able to help you too. So like I said, if you're going to start anywhere on this list and you haven't read or listened to any of them, you might start with either High Performance Habits or Organize Tomorrow Today. But if you think that the attitude is something you need to improve, start with The Difference Maker. If you really struggle with taking action and doing the steps needed to achieve your goals, then Take the Stairs is a good one. So, I do have a list of other books. There's lots of books that I've found very helpful. Visit nickmazy.com/books. You'll find short descriptions of books. You'll find these books, as well as links to purchase them. Or you can just use your library card and go get a lot of these books. Honestly, I listen to most of the books that I go through. I find it a lot easier, when I'm driving, running errands, doing work. So I listen to a lot of books. And right now you can get a free trial of Audible. And they're giving away 2 free audiobooks. And you get to keep the books after the trial if you decide not to continue. You can go to nickmazy.com/audiobook and get your 2 free audiobooks for Audible. If you've already given them a try before, use the link. Sometimes they let people do multiple free trials, and you can keep any of the books that you download. Once again, that's nickmazy.com/audiobook. Well, thanks for listening. I hope you get some value out of these books. I know they've been just awesome and particularly helpful for me. And they're good reads too, so it's not really dense material like those psychology textbooks. Well, thanks for listening. Take care and keep moving forward towards your goals.